The Yellow River, also called the Huanghe, flows through a big area called the North China Plain. This river has been super important for a long time. It helped people grow food, but it also caused dangerous floods. Around 7000 BCE, which is a really long time ago, people started living in small villages along the river. These villages were the beginning of Chinese civilization. People lived in simple homes and grew crops like rice and millet. They made pottery and used tools made of stone. Life was tough, but these early people were strong. They learned to live in their environment and started what would become a great civilization. These early settlers had a lot of problems. Floods were always a danger. Wild animals could hurt people and destroy crops. Sometimes there wasn't enough food. But these hard times made people work together and come up with new ideas. They built walls to stop the river from flooding. They learned how to bring water to their crops. These early engineering projects show how smart and determined they were. There's a story about a great leader named Yu. Yu was really good at building things. He wanted to stop the floods. For 13 years he worked very hard. He cleaned the river and built canals. Finally, all of Yu's hard work was successful. The floods stopped and the land became good for farming. The people were so happy they made Yu their ruler. This was the start of the Sha Dynasty, the first dynasty in China's history. The Sha Dynasty from about 2070 to 1600 BCE was a big change for China. It started a tradition of rulers coming from the same family. The king, who was a descendant of Yu, was the most powerful person. He controlled the land and everything on it. During the Sha Dynasty, people learned how to make things from bronze. Bronze weapons and tools made the Sha Dynasty stronger than their neighbors. They took over more land, which helped start the idea of one big united China. Around 1600 BCE, a new dynasty began, the Shang. The Shang Dynasty, located in the Yellow River Valley, was famous for its amazing bronze objects. They made beautiful vases, weapons, and chariots. These objects show how skilled and advanced the Shang people were. The Shang Dynasty also created a system of writing. This system, found on special bones used for asking the gods questions, is related to the Chinese characters used today. Shang society had different levels, like a ladder. At the top was the king, who was seen as chosen by the gods. Below the king were nobles, warriors, craftspeople, and farmers. Worshipping ancestors was a very important part of Shang religion. They believed their ancestors could affect their lives. The Shang kings asked their ancestors for advice by using special bones. Section 4. Innovation and Social Structure Foundations of an Empire. The Sha and Shang dynasties, even though they were separated by time, built the foundation for Chinese civilization. They created a government with a king in charge. They developed advanced technologies like working with bronze and bringing water to crops. They created a rich culture with a special writing system and beliefs. These early dynasties had difficulties like fighting within their own kingdom and attacks from neighbors. But they also showed they were strong and could come up with new ideas. Their ability to adapt, solve problems, and build on what they had learned prepared the way for powerful empires in China. Section 5. Legacy of the Ancients echoes through time. We can still see the influence of these early dynasties throughout Chinese history. The idea of one unified China, ruled by an emperor, started with these early kingdoms. The importance of farming, respecting ancestors, and the development of a unique writing system all began during this time. The story of ancient China shows how amazing people can be. From small villages along the Yellow River, a great civilization was born. By creating new things, adapting to change, and having a strong sense of who they were, the people of ancient China created a legacy that still affects the world today.